In 2000, the tournament leader, just 1-7 in title matches, and Ryan Shafer, the only one to win from the top position this year. Bob Learn playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
And I think the thing that you want to watch with Bob Learn is his balance at the foul line and how long he posts the shot.
I was waiting for your Regis imitation. You blew it.
Because Bob wants to be a millionaire.
There we go. And the numbers on Ryan Shafer. You can see the 218 average. The career title coming in Vegas at the New Orleans Casino Open back in January.
It will be called International. Because we are brothers and sisters of the world.
We've got passion, we've got determination. Like, and if we set our sights on something, you better believe it's happening.
You know, Ryan had so much confidence last night. He says 16 TV shows, he never was the tournament leader, and he lost. The one time he did lead, came in as the #1 seed, he won. And that, of course, was the Casino Open. He says he likes being a front runner, and he didn't mind waiting around. He said he was going to watch the condition of the lanes, but he was very confident last night.
Well, Ryan Shafer, in my opinion, probably the most underrated player on our tour. He mentally started to believe in himself, and this guy is here week in and week out. Top 24s every week. He's made 5 of 9 telecasts this year.
Oh. Well, he's the 97 Rookie of the Year, second to Norm Duke in earnings this season.
That ball going light. Might have been a speed thing. Looked like he might have been a little pumped up. Starts with a strike, maybe a little firm, that shot, and that ball just not turning the corner. Leaving only the 2-pin. Move right on the approach, take a ball out that doesn't hook as much. Throw it straight at the 2-pin.
And he does just that. And here is Bob Learn. Interesting way to begin. We saw it earlier. He drops that left hand.
Well, not much of a push weight. Holds the ball down low and likes to stay in that position all the way to the foul line. Oh.
Uh-oh. 410.
That ball just overhooking in the back end, leaving the 410. This ball looks pretty good. Right before it gets in front of the head pin and just duck hooks. Now, what he needs to do here is go to the left of the 4-pin, slide it over into the 10.
And he got it!
How about that?
That'll get a standing O.
Watch the 4. Does all the work, slides all the way across, takes a 10 out. And he knows it. Oh, yeah.
A great shot, Randy, but from a confidence standpoint, what does that do for him?
Well, I mean, went from going, oh, God, I just opened, even though it's early, to, hey, you know what? This game is on now. We're all tied. What does that tell you?
Bulldog.
Nicknamed Boo Boo, after Boo Boo Bear. But this guy's, I tell you, he's got the heart of a lion. There's no quitting Bob Learn Jr.
And one thing that Ryan Shafer's had problems with, he said his second step in his approach. But on Thursday night, it all came together, but he's really struggled with it.
That looked pretty good there. I'll tell you what, the thing that impresses us most about Ryan Shafer week in and week out on our tour is his roll. Ryan calls it his voodoo roll, but whatever you want to call it, his ball rotation and the way it reacts to the pattern week in and week out, no matter what they do to the lanes, his ball reaction always looks great. And that's a credit to what he's done mentally, you know, to get himself where he needs to be. He only uses about 4 or 5 different layouts, and he does everything now with ball speed to control the break point.
6th in the PBA computer rankings. I've seen a lot of those today.
Well, you know, it's the one problem that everybody seems to have had, with the exception of maybe Meek and Bob Learn, is they got one lane down, but one lane the ball wants to push too long. This ball going light, leaving the 210. It's 2 shots in a row on that lane. You can't get the ball to turn the corner.
You can see on Ryan's shirt just how hot it is on those lanes. It is extremely hot in here this afternoon. It's very warm outside in the upper 90s.
Well, the lights heat up everything as well, and also that makes lane conditions change.
I think he thought he had it.
Yeah, he's looking for that ball to, like I said, flip a little bit more in the back end and cover that spare. Got to get the ball to the left of the 2-pin. I needed to. That's the pitch point over there in the corner. Take the 10 out. Now Bob learned. Take a 12-pin lead.
Boy, that thing just turns on a turn signal about 3/4 of the way down there, doesn't it?
Stop.
Well, Bob's playing a little further outside, a little straighter than Ryan. He likes it, he runs it out, and the 6 cuts the 10 in half.
And he leads by 22 now, and he is building on what he had started out early on. The big key, though, may be that second frame.
Hang on.
Uh-oh.
You know, that shot there looked like, if you watch Bob's facial expressions, looks like he reached back and you know, just gave it a little extra, causing the ball to hook high. And you know, it's tough. You haven't been there in a while. Confidence level was low. This ball just hooking too sharp in the back end, going right through the nose. Lucky to only leave with 3-6-10.
And Bob Learn Jr. looking for his first win of the year 2000, which would make him a millionaire on the PBA Tour. We'll have more of our final match right after this. Bob Learn Jr., our leader by 19 here in the 7th.
Left the 6.
Okay, good break there. Last 2 shots have gone high. Bob's trying to figure out what he needs to do. He needs to make an adjustment on that lane. Catches a great break, only leaving the 6-pin. Switches balls to a ball that goes much straighter, and we throw this straight and hard. And Bob can throw it really hard. Watch this heater.
That'll hurt. Now, we've seen Ryan Shafer, and he has been 2 different bowlers almost. On the right lane, he's been very strong. The left lane, he's had some problems, and now he starts out on the right lane, trailing by 19.
Well, obviously, his bar reaction on the right lane is what he's looking for, what he's comfortable with. He knows what the ball's going to do on that lane. Left lane, he's not real sure.
Well, he's finished 3rd in 4 majors.
Stubborn.
98 his best year, winning over $74,000. As Randy mentioned earlier, one of the hottest players on the tour right now.
He's just a phenomenal player. You know, he credits a lot of that for, with his wife for his overall stability in his life now. But, you know, this guy week in and week out is there.
Wife Stacy, or I should say
Shelley.
Michelle.
Okay, Ryan, thing to do now is figure out the left lane.
And we see Bob Learn Jr. while Ryan is bowling, talking to one of the bowl reps. What did they discuss during that?
I don't know. I would be sitting there concentrating. Hopefully it's not going to distract his next shot. There we go.
That'll help the left lane. Ryan Shafer trying to get back into it, but our leader is Bob Learn Jr. We still have a couple of frames to bowl in our final from Wichita. Stay with us here on Fox Sports Net. We are down to our final 2 bowlers, Bob Learn Jr. and Ryan Shafer. Right now, Ryan Shafer up on the right lane, trailing by 19 pins. Put pressure on Bob Learn. The lead is down to 9 for Learn.
Well, it's just a fabulous shot in the 9th frame, the foundation frame. This ball is high flush. And now Ryan knows he's in a position of doubling in the 10th and getting 9 on his fill shot to win this tournament.
Make that an 8-pin deficit that Ryan Shafer is in. Looking for his 2nd win of the year.
This river wasn't dammed in a day, and these trucks.
Hello. See, he's feeling it. He made the adjustment on that lane. He had the guts, the mental moxie. Make the adjustment. He goes light here. Watch the swish. That's why they put the hook and the power on that. And watch this reaction. Does this guy want to win or what?
And now he is up by 2. He is in the 10th. It will come down to the last couple of balls for Bob Learn Jr.
Strike 9.
He wins.
Got to have this one. Oh, my. That ball didn't look like it was going to get back.
He can put an exclamation point,
Wow.
pick up his second one of the year.
Watch this. This ball's almost out to the edge. It just wheels back. What an atomic mixer.
He needs a 9 for the win. And for the second time, he will come from the number 1 seed to post the victory.
Winner.
And we have our winner.
Yep. It's all 10.
Ryan Shafer was the top seed in Vegas and won. He was the top seed in Wichita, and he will win. What confidence by the 33-year-old out of Elmira, New York. And Bob Learn finishing things up, and once again, this is what won it. And he knew it from the get-go that it was going right in the pocket, and Ryan Shafer, his second PBA title in his 14-year touring pro career. But what an effort by Bob Learn Jr. He will finish it up, finish in second place, pick up the check of $8,000. But the top prize money, of course, of $15,000 going to Ryan Shafer. It came down to the 10th frame. I think the good news for Bob Learn Jr. is that he is back. That'll help. He did it in the second frame. He did it again in the 10th. He finishes with 205, but Ryan Shafer with a 217 is our winner.
Match between Ryan Shafer and Bob Learn Jr. Click and subscribe.